Hello. You're tuning to the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, EDC says on NFL Network that the Ravens don't got no money, so don't expect nothing special or nice. Look, guys, y'all might have just heard that intro and thinking that I'm being facetious. You might even think that I'm speaking in hyperbole. But no. This man came out and said, look, we spend up all our money. So, we going to use all these 11 draft picks. And our plan is to hit on all 11 draft picks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio and the video. And then we're going to break it down. All right, so without further ado, let's get this party started.
They call you EDC, and earlier this month, Lamar Jackson joked that it's EDC because every dollar counts. There are some decisions to be made in Baltimore this offseason. When do you start really digging in? Because we know there's been lots of conversations with agents, and you start talking to the players, but there are some big decisions in Baltimore to be made right now.
Well, I would say that EDC stands for every draft counts because we never have any money. We're always up against the cap. And our job is to find the best talent we can here. We have 11 picks, I think, this year. We're going to try and retain some of our guys. We do have some free agents, not quite as many as last year, but we definitely have some tough decisions to make. In saying that, looking at our team, we would have the majority of the team coming back this year, which is exciting based on the season we just had, with a great opportunity to improve. Via the draft. I think it's a good draft with quality players in every round, and I would expect us to have a very good team on the field next year.
I would think most people would agree that the Baltimore Ravens have one of the best front offices, most consistent front offices. But it sounded like this week when they were talking to you in the media, you're getting contributions from everybody. Apparently Lamar Jackson weighs in on some players, especially in the Florida region, of guys that he's had his eye on.
He's earned that.
Do you really consult some of the players on guys that they like?
He's earned that.
I do. I think when you've got the best in the business playing for you, it's wise to consider their opinions at different times. And I think, too, it's a great way to build relationships with your guys, to ask them about players that might have played with, guys they've seen on TV, guys from their hometowns. They feel a part of the process. It's a fun thing. Our guys love college football, so they watch the games on Saturdays. They definitely, in some cases, have strong opinions. We don't feel obligated to bend to those opinions every single year. But it's a nice aspect of my job to be able to talk to these guys and get their opinions on players.
They call you.
Look, guys, so that's the whole thing. The second part, I wasn't really against. The first part has been exactly what we've been saying for how long? And it's that the Ravens never have any money. Hence why they never want to make any splash plays, splash trades, splash drafts. They just chug their way all the way through. Look, guys, it's very frustrating as a fan, because when you hear teams like the Philadelphia Eagles, who somehow has paid more big name players than the Baltimore Ravens, but somehow they're in the news right now and trying to acquire a Myles Garrett. Same team that had a lot of those guys still on there went out and acquired A.J. Brown. They go out there and still acquire talent while still drafting well and paying their drafted players very well at the top of the market. So let me get this, because this is, some people have to understand that there's so many ways to skin a cat. But right now, it's been for the last, going on almost a decade, the best team in doing so has been the Philadelphia Eagles. And I don't see how you argue it or even dispute it. And I'm talking about even further than the Kansas City Chiefs. Because the Kansas City Chiefs have relied a lot on referees, the league, Taylor Swift, and stuff like that. And they had to lose some of their guys. Let me tell you something right now. The Eagles have retained most of if not all, of their star players that they have drafted, okay? And they've paid them handsomely. On top of doing that, they've added star players from other teams. The Philadelphia Eagles had, a top 3 rushing game last year? Or top 2? Something of that effect. It was top 3. I know that for a fact. But I believe it was like top 2. And everyone said, oh, we like the guys we got. Do you know what their general manager said? Nah, we could get better. And instead of sitting on his hands and thumbs, he went out there and picked up that phone and ring, ring, ring. Hello. Yes. This is Philadelphia's GM. And guess what, Saquon? Were you just liking to be a big person in the Big Apple, or do you want to fly like an eagle? And guess what? Saquon became an eagle. Raven fans were telling me, oh, we don't got enough. Why do we need A.J. I remember when A.J. Brown was up, like, give me A.J. Brown. They're like, oh, they're not going to trade him to us. They're not going to trade him to the AFC anyways. I don't know why you want him to try. I don't know why you believe that they can fly, even though Ravens are a bird that have wings. It's not like they use them. It's not like we're supposed to dream. It's ridiculous. And that's the frustrating part. You're watching teams that balance out their pay better than us, somehow still have more money than us, and still have all their draft picks, and are still going for star players throughout the league. I'll tell you this right now. If the Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl, everybody would say, why are you complaining? You're never satisfied. Why can't you just soak in the sun? Get a tan. Get some coconut oil on your body. Glisten a little bit. This is all product. This ain't natural. And chill out. That's what they would tell me. But then these guys got GMs, or somehow the people around the GM that has worked the cap and ability for them to continually add pieces while still retaining and paying their other stars. Make it make sense. And we're not talking about the Saints, who are an absolute cap catastrophe. No. And I want to remind everybody, everything that I've said, the Eagles have done for their team, and they've won titles. 2 of them, actually, and they've been to 3 Super Bowls. So it's like, I'm tired of people telling me it's impossible when I'm literally looking at a team that's doing everything that I'm asking this team to do, and our team refuses to do it. And we actually have a better quarterback. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Remember, most of Raven flock did not want to part with John Harbaugh, right? They're like, oh, he put together this team, he's friends with Lamar, blah, 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 right? We watched Philadelphia get rid of 2 coaches before they got to Sirianni, right? This is talking about a Hall of Fame, he was already a Hall of Fame coach, Andy Reid, and then who went to, 3 NFC championships or 4 NFC championship games, right? Got off of him, went to another coach, I believe it was Chip Kelly, fired him, went to Doug Peterson, won a title with a star young quarterback, paid that young quarterback, found out that, hey, all right, we missed on that young quarterback. Yeah, he's not what we thought he was going to be. All right, get out of here. Got rid of that quarterback, got rid of that coach, gave the reins to Jalen Hurts when everybody said not to, right? Hired another coach, brought in A.J. Brown, went to a Super Bowl. Drafted well, they went to a Super Bowl. Then they say, you know what? That's not good enough. Let's bring in Saquon Barkley. Our pass rush has been amazing, but let's go into the draft and get one of the top guys in the draft. Let's position ourselves to get a top of the draft guy and have him on a rookie contract for 4 or 5 years. Oh, look, another Super Bowl. And you guys will consistently tell me it's impossible. 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 You know what? Everybody that can say that deserves a slap. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But what do you guys think? Are you surprised that EDC said we're broke? We don't got no money? We're poor. We're so poor. Or are you saying it is what it is? We'll be fine. We don't need anything else. Lamar will save us because he's Lamar, man. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. All right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Guys, please check out the Wunderkind Morning Show. Like and subscribe to that. You know how it goes. Every morning, Monday through Thursday, we are live there. And we have an amazing show morning after morning. Fridays, we usually do a live, but it's usually a mixed up of the live because I do bread box at the church. So, yeah. So, catch us Monday through Thursdays around 9 a.m. for a live, and be there or be squared, all right? And if you want to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nectar signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace, and I am out of here. Huh? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.
You're not my dad.